definitely seems like it.
We was homeless. So.
Did you have a heater in here? Or?
Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have another type of video. We have like a reactionary video from, oh my God, I'm so mad even thinking about this, but I'm going to do more of a sit down video, like a talking video, different from like my vlog, my car vlog, my walk and talk, because I think this video is very important and should be talked about a little bit more. So if you read from the title and from the thumbnail, I'm going to be talking about self-taught beauty, aka Mandy. I've done a few videos on her prior on this channel. I'll leave them all down below. I did like 2 or 3. And let me explain a little bit who Mandy is, aka, like I said, self-taught beauty. So she's a YouTuber. She's been doing YouTube 5-6 years, for a while. She started off doing like makeup, beauty related content, like get readies with me, different things like that. Then she started doing like spoilers, like a spoiler channel. She got into subscription boxes, unboxings. She would do like BoxyCharm, Ipsy, like I said, all the spoiler stuff like that. She had lived with her mother and father. They had lived in a trailer, and it was her husband, and her kids, and her mom and dad. And the trailer caught on fire. So then Mandy, her husband, her 2 boys moved into like an apartment, okay? I don't know if it was another trailer or apartment or what have you. Her son she had 2 boys, 16, and the other one was like 18 or 19. Well, unfortunately, her and her husband separated. I don't know if they got divorced, but I do know they separated. And then COVID happened. And the job that she had like a cleaning job. She couldn't do anymore. It was from an elderly person. They got behind on their rent and they got evicted. So then they were staying in a tent where the house fire was, okay? Their mom and dad got on a program and got their own house like 5 minutes away. But the land was their parents' house and gave Mandy the permission. So they were living in a tent, Mandy and her 2 kids, supposedly, allegedly. Then she was able to get a shed, okay? And they were living on the shed on that property, okay? Well, make a long story short, it's been a couple years. Mandy was saying that, you know, she still could not work because she didn't have IDs, anything like that. So she was doing, every video was like this sad fishing, help me. Somebody sent her a kerosene heater because in the winter time, then she couldn't afford to get the kerosene and kept saying, you know, she was going to freeze to death with her boys. She made it seem like her boys were smaller kids because she would always say boys, even though they were young men, okay? And, you know, I have a lot of feelings about this because a few months prior to her mother and father's house fire, my mother and grandmother had a house fire, and I was their power of attorney. My mom was on hospice. My grandmother was in her 90s, okay? And all I had to do was take the fire marshal paper, and also because my mom was on hospice and my grandmother was in their 90s, they were in the system, right? So I went to Social Security office and to the welfare office. They keep copies of your Social Security card, your birth certificate, all your information. And all I had to do was bring copies of that with the fire marshal paper to the birth, you know, and got their birth certificate and got a copy of their Social Security card. Now, my grandmother was born in Baltimore, Maryland. So all I had to do was do it online, email them the stuff, and then I didn't pay the money, and they mailed me her birth certificate. My mom was born in West Atlantic City, 30-minute drive. Do you know what I mean? So it bothers me 2 or 3 years later, she cannot get it. When she openly said she was getting food stamps, she was on assistance before, and her son at the time, at the fire, was 16 and was still in school. Well, everybody knows when you go to school, you have to register your kid up for school. You have to bring a Social Security card. You have to bring a birth certificate. Why couldn't they go get copies of that with the fire marshal paper and whatever the case may be, and go back to the welfare office, get copies of it for the time being to go get an ID? And then focus on getting original copies. Like, you know, like, well, I don't understand why it took so long, because it's very easy to do. You just have to be consistent and do it, not procrastinate, okay? To this day, supposedly, her boys do not have a job yet. Mandy does have a job, but the issue that I have is, I don't even know where to begin. It's like so much I want to say. She had 6 to 7 to maybe 8 cats living in this shed, okay? When she first went into the shed, they had a dog. I don't know what happened to the dog. Okay, she got like $700 from her subscribers to take the dog to the vet. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to the dog, okay? Then she started getting these cats, all right? And here's my thing. If you're going to make videos and say you don't know how you're going to feed your boys, you don't know how you're going to eat, you don't know how you're going to get heat, you don't know what you're going to do, why are you getting these animals? That's the issue that I had. If you can't take care of yourself, then how are you going to take care of these animals? You know, because animals need more than just attention. They need to eat. They need cat litter. They need things, right? Well, then there was this, something had happened that she wasn't in the shed for a while, and somebody got a tip, a call. Animal welfare came and rescued all but one cat. The cat ran out when they opened the door and got away. All of the cats had respiratory infections from kerosene heat, had cat leukemia, okay? And at the time that I know of, if there anything has changed, all but 3 cats have been adopted. They're doing really, really well, but they're still testing positive for like leukemia and different things like that. When I spoke to the one lady who came and rescued the cats, she said when you would pet the animal, the cats, you can literally feel their backbone. They were left for weeks unattended in the closed door with no food or anything. Feces all over the shed. Those poor animals, okay? Like I said, I will leave my other videos down below, and in there I show video footage and things like that. So if you want to check that out. Now, here's why I'm making this video. A couple of people DM me and was like, hey, did you see Radiant Brent's video? And I'm like, no, why? They were like, they Repo'd SelfTaught Beauty's shed. And you should see what it looked like inside. So I watched Radiant Brent's video. Like I said, credit goes to her. I will leave her video down below as well as her channel. And then there was a YouTuber named Shed Happens. And he videotapes when he goes and repos these sheds, okay? So this is where the video originated from. We're going to watch it together. I'm going to react to it. But like I said, credit goes to him as well. I will leave the videos as well as his channel down below because I've been watching. I think he's so funny and I really love his channel. I really, really do. All right, so I'm going to move over so that I can put the video here. I'm gonna put my little thingamajiggy in. That way you don't hear like an echo. And let's watch this puppy together.
Repo time. Well,
I love his
look
accent.
at that. I've been here before. I was looking for what was it, a 10 by 16 building here.
Where he gets to the shed.
Well, there's a little mini barn right there.
Okay, this is him walking up to the shed.
Anybody in here?
Look at the weeds. Oh my god. Those Pepsi bottles were there before when I filmed my other videos. Look at, it's like straw. Would you look at that trash?
Open up, I need to talk to you.
There's somebody in the shed. The dollar store, you can get trash bags. You can pick that stuff up, especially when you're not working. Danger sign that was on there before. Condemned. Nobody's supposed to be living in there. Trash.
Look at this lady over here.
Fast forward. So the son was in there.
You need to check the serial number. That building's on Repo, I believe.
On Repo?
Yeah, it's at 90 is the house number for where that thing's at.
And these animals were living like this.
I need to check the serial number on the building.
Where's that?
It's right inside the door. So, because it's on Repo and I'm supposed to get the building or get payments.
I don't know.
Well, let me take a look.
Who the heck? good.
I just gotta verify that this is the right one.
The cat, this is before the cats were rescued.
11607.
How much is the payment?
I would have to find out. Is it yours?
This?
Yeah.
It's me and my mom.
Okay.
No sign up.
Yep, 110679. So you're living in here?
Yeah, we have now.
Definitely
That's a
seems like
roach.
We
it.
was homeless. So
Did you have a heater in here or? Wow.
Look at the inside.
Well,
Pepsi bottles are still drinking and eating.
you want to get your cats out of there, or what do you want to do with it?
Wait, are you taking it like today?
Yeah, I'm here to take it. I mean, do you want to talk to him and see if you think you can make the payments?
Could be like, I have to wait till she gets back. It's this. She's the one that has the stuff. And she gets off at like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So Mandy's working at that time. Well, the 20-year-old.
Let's see
Is
whose
not.
is this.
We'll be right if I shut this down.
What's that?
We'll be right if I shut it at least so they don't get out. Just right now.
Sure. I mean, you got that sign's there that you're not supposed to live in it anyways.
Well, I don't know where you expect us to live at.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what to tell you on that part.
I am.
I mean, you look like a healthy guy.
Amen.
You look like a healthy guy. Can you get a job?
I have no birth certificate. I've been trying to get jobs. They won't hire me.
This is like 3 years
I've tried
later.
it.
Are you not born in the U.S.?
I was born in South Carolina.
Oh,
And I
really?
have no birth certificate, no other proof of ID.
Hmm.
And I went down there, they tried to get it before, and they've straight up told me that I can't get it without having another proof of ID. I've tried to have my mom go down there and get it for me.
Mm-hmm.
They won't accept it because her fucking ID was dead when I went down there.
Well, I know it's a struggle.
What
Believe
does
it or
that
not,
mean,
I grew up
Mandy's
Amish, and I didn't have a birth certificate either when I left. But I was able to get it, and
dead? Yeah, see, he just
got
said
my
he's
social
Amish.
security number and
He was able to get his stuff.
everything else, and
Oh, you're lucky, man.
here I am. It's not luck, it's
No, I've tried.
persistence.
I just
So,
I don't have the fucking money.
yeah, well,
Like, we literally only make money just for day by day. Like, we
Mhm.
make
Well, why
like
don't you
maybe
recycle
$20 just to live by the day.
all
yeah.
those bottles and stuff? Can't you like that? Don't people get money off of that?
I'm gonna have to call
Like
the
cans and
company and
different
see what
things
they
like
want to
that?
do. So let me call them and see what they tell me. I'll find out how much you owe on it. And
Because like I know
See
for
what
sure.
you-
I mean, we might be able to pay for it. It's just I have to wait on her because she's
yeah.
not here right
All right. Well, I'm gonna call them and see what the payments are on it, and
now. No, but for real, I would appreciate it. For real, 'cause,
I'll check.
All right, let me fast forward this part.
So that's the card. That's the phone number for the company that you have to pay for the building. They told me I'd go ahead and leave it here because
They probably don't want
I
it.
mean you guys are living in it, and I hate to just leave you with nothing. But you know, just they have to pay us now to come out here and not get it. So it's next time we have to get it. So
Understand.
we'll have to
I
figure
mean, he's
out.
just sitting there
We'll give you a
laying around in
week.
that shed,
Either,
probably on his phone. He could be cleaning
You know,
that
call
place.
them and make payment. You know, talk to them, see if we can figure something
Did they tell
out.
you how much it was?
I think it's
$900.
Yeah.
All of it.
because that's how much you're
I
behind.
do know that she
'Cause
said
the
in a
payment
video
hadn't
it
been
was
made.
$150 a month
Are
she
you
paid.
sure?
So if they owe
There was
$900,
another shed that was
been
here
like that for a minute.
wasn't like we didn't have it here.
Right.
It was like another people that was living.
And
there
they
all
took
day.
it then.
No, they didn't take. Well, no. I guess the people that was living in it, they was getting the files.
all right,
and shit like
I'm
that.
going to stop this video right here, okay? Because there's another video I'm going to put to show you where he actually came and repoed it and stuff, okay? And it's about a minute long. Here's the thing. Listen, I'm not being judgy with roaches and stuff. When I lived in the apartments and the projects. One of the apartments that I lived in had, the apartment complex had an apartment on top of me and 2 on the side. And when I moved in, it was roach infested, okay? I didn't know that when I first moved in, okay? And I remember going into the bathroom and like turning it on and trying to turn the light on and trying to kill as many roaches as I could, and would do that. I bought caulk and I caulked every crease and crack. Like in the kitchen, there were the cabinets didn't hit the wall, so I mean everything. And I was a single mom, okay? And it took about a year. We had an exterminator come every month. I would go to Walmart, buy the baits, everything I could. Bleach was my best friend, okay? And it took about a year. Finally, I didn't see any roaches. When the exterminator would come, he was like, I can't believe it, because everywhere around you has them. You can get rid of them. It does take time. So sometimes no matter how clean you are, it doesn't matter. You can still get them, okay? So I'm not judging anybody living in roaches. However, if I lived with roaches, I wouldn't have an animal living like that. And when you live in a single place, a shed, a house, or whatever, it's easier to get rid of them. Throw everything the hell out. Get rid of everything and start from scratch. I don't know, but that's terrible to live like that. And he's just laying there, like I'm saying, doing nothing. He didn't even want to answer the door, the shed. I don't know what you want to call it. And that's what angers me, is because of those cats. And when they got rescued, all of them had respiratory infections. Like, it really bothers me. And if you have not seen the one video, what I put Facing My Fears, I'll leave it down below and you can see why I'm with animal abuse. To me, that's animal abuse. That is animal abuse, okay? What happened was, when that man came, he left, she left, and left those cats in that shed. Where weeks, finally, when animal welfare got a tip and came there, she said that when she felt those cats, like, pet them, it was nothing but bone. There was no cat food in there, nothing, but feces all over the place. That's what pisses me off. That is animal abuse. I'm going to get off of there. Let me go to the video, because I'm going to keep going and just keep repeating myself. Because I think she should be in jail. I think her son should be in jail. Whoever left those animals like that for weeks should go to jail. I truly believe that. I hope you're watching this. You're disgusting. Very disgusting. All right. So let's go to the video where he shows that he picked up the shed. Somebody needs to speak for these animals. I'm going to the very end of the video. Like I said, I'll link it down below.
Well, look what I found.
They left all the trash there.
Back at the old shack. Ooh.
So they already came and got the cats, but this is how they were living.
Y'all remember this one? This is one that people were living in it. There was a few cats. The kid with his mom. A bunch of cockroaches all over here. I don't see the cockroaches anymore.
Yeah, because the door's open. They probably ran like hell and said, get me out of
right
here.
next door, picking one up that the landlord had us come pick up. Not sure what the situation was. And then I realized there's nobody living in here anymore. By the way, I noticed in the video, I'll put a link in this video for that video. Notice people were talking about the Pepsi, and I didn't notice the cans here, but the bottles, oh my god. This is just unbelievable.
A lot of money for that. Recycle.
Trashy. And then I got something else to show you after this. Alright, like I said, I got something else to show you. So here's the one that I got that the landlord wanted returned out of there. And then the little one I picked up. This is the one I picked up down the road. Got 3 of them on now.
Okay,
but
so this is a different one.
Do I dare open this door? Hey, why is it locked? The latch right there. There we go. Hold your noses, people. Well, it was dogs is what it was.
Is that feces?
I'm gonna hold my nose. Ooh. Okay. I literally had to hold my nose, hold my breath. I could literally not breathe, I'm telling you.
Like I said, I'll leave his videos down below as well, this channel. Now, do you see why I'm so angry? I have been talking about this for a while, that these animals should have been taken from her. It's disgusting how she was living, and the fact that she would have people feel sorry for her, especially during COVID, when people were struggling and disabled themselves, getting on a fixed income, giving her money. What the hell was she doing with her money? That's what I want to know. And to leave those animals like that. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I'm very disgusted. I'm angry, and I'm just going to keep repeating myself because I go on these rants. I just think she needs to be known. She doesn't need to have I never say this, but she doesn't need to have a platform. I think it's disgusting, and she should be in jail. So should her son. They should be in jail. All right, guys, please like this video. It really helps me out. Like the video if you like these reaction videos. Maybe I'll do some more in the future. Not like these, but when it comes to animals and abuse, it pisses me off, okay? It really, really does. Make sure you comment. That helps me out too. Let me know if you've seen this video. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you know who SelfTaught Beauty is. I do know that she did clean out her channel, and she took out... She left everything but just her beauty content up. But if you go onto her community post, you can see some of her things where she always shared her PayPal and stuff like that. That's what she always did. All right, guys. Stay beautiful. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And most importantly, always stay you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. I just want to cry. It really hurt. It's my feelings. I can't. Oh, God. It's terrible, 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 terrible.